We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Jonathan Villar looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there's out number 2. Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only this guy hit for high average, D-Row, he can also get on base in the top 3 in the league in on-base percentage.
Yeah, he's an aggressive at-bat, Dan. You got to work to get this guy out. He's a pitcher's nightmare. Not always looking to drive the ball out of the ballpark. He's got one of the best eyes in the business, and it shows in his batting average.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the right fielder, John Birdie.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Birdie, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Strasburg has tossed more than 170 innings to date and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Two balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
One out, nobody on. Two and two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the line at first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now batting, Tim Anderson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. As a look, now the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. And now for Washington, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Starlin Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just inside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Castro over at second. Suzuki is over at first with 1 away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way.
One ball, one strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Fastball well outside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. He's set. Here it comes.
One and one. Nope, that's a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ball even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. A bullet to first base, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Steven Strasburg.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. One and two to the Nationals pitcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in, Isan Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch, and a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. From the stretch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jordan Yamamoto. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the 4th, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The batter.
In now, Eric Thames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average entering play at .301, 18 homers and 77 RBIs. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up. Diaz is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Oh, he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, John Birdie. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. The average sitting at .292 here to start play. 3 homers and 19 driven in. .0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dickerson.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two balls and a strike. Strasburg with a check at first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Washington leads this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 23. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is It's a fastball that misses.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
In there, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Lifted in the air to center field. Robles waits on it. One down. One away now for the Marlins in their half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Bases are empty, one man out. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. Strasburg comes set. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Popped him up. Suzuki is there. And that's the third out. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the second out.
The right fielder.
Digging in now, Adam Eaton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Isan Diaz will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it. 1 down. Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jorge Alfaro.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 14 homers and 37 RBIs. One-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Sixto Sanchez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73. Sixto Sanchez.
Here now is Juan Soto. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jonathan Villar.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Liner toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The right
Boy,
fielder,
talk about
number
hitting
5.
into some rough luck.
Yeah.
That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So striding in, John Birdie. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. He's got it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 7. Shortstop.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now to the plate as Dribble Cabrera, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1, and it's fouled away.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-2.
Nope.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Second and third here, one man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Berge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's inside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
He's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Austin Voth is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Nationals, number 50, Austin Voth. Now batting, third base.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The short hit hard.
Turner fields it cleanly.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the wind, the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. All even now at 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, at the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Into the box now, Juan Soto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now. Eric Thames waits on deck. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Michael A. Taylor.
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to...
On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. The Marlins with a chance to walk it off as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Michael Taylor takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Miguel Rojas is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 3 homers and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Cabrera in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, John Birdie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 0-1.
No, inside.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
This one's flared off to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brad Boxberger takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. From the stretch, the 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Marlins right now would do anything to get a leadoff walk to get this inning started.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Miami earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Brad Boxberger wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation